gentlemen, welcome to the presentation this morning, and I want to thank you so much for being here. It's a great pleasure to be part of the presentation for World Polio Day. The donation by the Southampton Rotary Club to the Rotary Foundation's Polio Plus campaign is an important one. Rotary has partnered with the World Health Organization for 32 years, and more recently with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We are working towards the eradication of polio in the whole world. As a child, I remember driving with my grandparents to Arthur, from Arthur to Fergus one day to go to the swimming pool at the local municipal pool, but we were turned away because there had been an uptake in polio cases in the community. And at school, I remember lining up to receive that new oral vaccine. And I really don't think I understood what the whole thing was about, but we all participated and did what we were told. So many children became ill and suffered with the disease, and even now have post-polio syndrome. So much later, in 2005, my daughter was involved with the Rotary Polio Plus immunization team that went to Africa. She went to Togo and Burkina Faso, and a lot of those kind of things, team immunizations are still going on today. So Kevin, I'm going to get you to talk a little bit about that, please. Kevin, I'll get out of your way here, sir.
Yes, for most of us, as President Jenny said, polio seems fairly distant, but as we said, there are survivors of our age who went through this terrible, terrible disease, incurable. But in the 32 years since Rotary started up the global polio eradication initiative there, from starting off with 350,000 a year children needlessly wounded, injured for life across 125 countries. In those 32 years, we've reduced it now by 99.9%. There's 2 countries left. And that is tremendous success. As Bill Gates said, this is the unsung story, the success stories in global health, is the fact that in 32 years we can almost eliminate a terrible disease by immunization. But this 99% is 99.9 is not enough. You know, no child is safe anywhere in the world until every child is vaccinated and polio driven to elimination. Epidemiological studies have suggested within 10 years, if we back off now, we will be back into 200,000 children a year needlessly affected. So this battle cannot end. And as Jenny said about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, phenomenal support. Rotary across the globe looks for $50 million a year to support this initiative, supported by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to the tune of another 100 million. That is what this effort continues to need year in, year out. So in this garden here, we've planted 75 tulips and purple crocuses. As a very small reminder, Rotary here, as we have the sign there, the plaque, that when this comes up every year, remind us that polio is still in this world. It never goes away. We have to beat it into submission year after year after year. And also, as we mentioned, the UN 75, on this day is the 75th anniversary of the formation of the United Nations. Right. And in the spring, we will meet here again for a dedication of a peace pole, right, which will be put over there. These are one of the 200,000 peace poles across the world to celebrate United Nations and the striving for world peace. This peace pole will have in 6 languages the United Nations, the phrase similar to peace be on earth, and we will be consulting with our Ojibwe friends for their translation, that they will be able to show us here as well their submitment as well. Okay, so from
Tell
that
about
point,
Africa.
Oh, Africa. Did we not say that?
Not yet,
yes,
no.
that's the way. Africa is finally wild polio free. That's what I said, leaving the two countries, Afghanistan and Pakistan, remaining. So it has been 4 years since there's been a wild polio case in Africa. It's taken that long for it to be certified. So the whole region of Africa is the last great.
So on behalf of the Rotary Club of Southampton, Mr. Past District Governor Tony Sheard, I'd like to present you with this formal check for $2,000 from our club to the Rotary Foundation to the Polio Eradication Project.
Thank you very much, President Jenny, and I'm thrilled and delighted to accept this check and donation, because it will help fulfill Rotary's promise and commitment to the children of the world to eradicate polio. So thank you very much. But just listening to you, Jenny, talking about having a polio vaccination in your day, I remember when I was a kid in the 50s in the UK lining up with hundreds and hundreds of other children to have a polio shot in Yorkshire in England. And immunisation, Sylvie and I were fortunate and privileged to go to India in January 2018, and we vaccinated all the children in that village under the age of 5. And it was a very awe-inspiring experience, and you come back with renewed vigour to actually raise money for this very important cause. Every year the Rotary Foundation challenges each Rotary Club to raise $1,500 US. So that's why we are donating today, or receiving $2,000+ in Canadian, which is the equivalent. And as we said, these are matched 2 to 1 by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, so we are very delighted with that. And the new garden will now be a permanent reminder of this commitment to end polio. And I thank you all on behalf of the Rotary Foundations, but perhaps more importantly, on behalf of the children of the world. Thank you very much.